Alright, good morning, good day. This is the African Crypto Warlord. I hope you guys are having a lovely start to your Monday. Today we're going to be looking at some Dixie and Bitcoin on the higher term time frames, and we're going to be using Laplace distribution on the 7 day. So this is currently Dixie on the 7 day. Okay, and how these things work is it pretty much wants to go from blue line to blue line, or pink line to pink line, or light blue line to light blue line. Okay, so now it'll come in, it'll touch these blue lines, and then it will start to look for a retractment back up to the orange mean until we get another flash in volatility saying that there's no volatility in the book. So if we were to take the date over here and you go have a look at SPY on the 10th of Feb, so the weekend, it was the weekend that it printed, and then the next day I think it's like the 12th, but that first print is pretty much the top of the market. So that's what they refer to as the Trump dump. Anyway, so that was Dixie setting that in for SPY, S&P 500. Anyway, so now Dixie's on its return back up to the orange line, okay? So that's what it's looking for now, and this is in 2021 Feb. Okay, so it's pushing through. So this is during like flu season, and as you can see, the dollar just like rampaging against everyone else, just getting absolutely so strong. Got the roids. Now it wants to go touch the pink one, hammers the pink ones, and then it says, okay, buddy, now we need to go touch our next pink ones. If we hold above these pink ones, then we have the opportunity to go back up to test that pink one we failed from. Go again, fails, and where are we now? We're down here. Okay, so what happens when it starts failing below the pink line? It wants to go visit this blue line down here at $94 and 97, and just call it $100. Okay, so those are the ranges. This is a general range. Any one of these targets can stop it from going up or going down. But there's a lot of signal processing to happen there. So now let me put it on the 7 day for Bitcoin so that you guys can see these targets playing out here. Alright. I did an analysis earlier, so now I know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we have Bitcoin's 7 day Laplace distribution. What is interesting here is that it acts the same way as any other asset, right? Even more so, it will be more accurate because it's traded 24 hours a day. It doesn't have any like gaps in the data unless they're formed by someone. And then okay, cool. That's just someone filling all the liquidity they can. Press market power with a couple 100 million, and now there's gap. Okay, so now Bitcoin, you'll see that these lines, they make for good direction and filling. All right, so as much as they run, they want to come and fill at these lines and look for direction from them. All right, now this is where we're at. If it can hold above the blue line, what does it want to do? It wants to do like Dixie. It wants to mean revert all the way back up to that pink line with regards to Dixie, which is a stupid number. It's like 110 grand here. But anyway, any closes below this significantly blue line over here, as you can see it's blue. Any closes below 29333, I look for touches down to 24333. Any closes below 24333, I look for touches down to 21333. Any closes below 21111, I look for at least a test at $18,000. Okay, and that's just the 7 day. Now what do we have to see? From the live stream, we were not lucky enough. We were monitoring this data set fall from here below and pretty much a wick in. So now we're back into these regions over the weekend. Okay, what can we see? Direction of volatility is where we want to go. So we're going to be observing only the right panel, and I'm going to make it as quick as possible. 50-50 on the 21 day. This is contraction losing its positive drift, so we look for short lower term time frames to have more bear power. Then we have positive correlation, or contracting, and volatility means more dumperoo, and yes, it's low volatility, so it must be dangerous. That target would be 27,333. Okay, so it's down. Obviously it's dumping, but we already knew we monitored the live 5 days, got the follow through in which we were expecting. Contraction, so the 3 day will close in 1 day and 15 hours. Any closes below this reverse wave trend that you can see that it's playing on with right now, we'll use this one up here, is $27,973. Any closes below there, you're going to look for the bearish div to play through, and the expansion of volatility, and the trend to play through. Okay, so that is like the last bit of hopium. Any closes below 27,962, you look for contraction in volatility was positively correlated, so more returns to the downside to at least 26. So a lot of them are saying down. Yes, we have a down candle, but these are the points where they can start to mean revert. Okay, so 12 hour is looking for the legs. I'd say any closes below $28,000. I'm going to be very specific. $28,018. Any closes below there for 3 or 4 12-hour candles, I do look for continuation to the downside until stated otherwise. Currently, the 3-hour is sort of losing its trend. Printed 15 minutes ago. That took me long enough to get my mic set up. Anyway, so any closes above 27,809, you can look for mean reversion to where? Here is a weekly and a daily printed in the same place. So it's going to be a relative target sometime during the week, 28,666. All right, we had that with XRP and didn't hold up with 446,666 too well, eh? So anyway, so there is a little bit of a bottoming formation happening here, given the higher term time frames are way more bullish. Where's my 6-hour gone? Here, are way more bearish. Sorry, not bullish. Way more bearish. I do expect this to take quite a long time as to resolve itself, as it's also in the middle of the data set. So the 3 hours given the goose. 90-minute looking contraction was positively correlated. 90 minutes not giving this hidden bull div the run yet, so you're going to have to look for big buy orders to come through. More than likely not algorithmic orders, would be like human entries. Okay, as to catch the bots and their liquidity. 45 minutes is looking for a mean reversion phase, but I'm looking for any closes below 28,111 to carry on pushing it down. Where's 28,111? It's coming not here. I'm looking at this mean on the far right. So this is 28,111 region. So a little bit of a trappy trap coming up soon. If it can reclaim this region, then we're looking for 28,635 by Wednesday, I would say, at least. If it can't reclaim this region now, today, then I don't want to put a target on it, but sure, then it could be weekend fuckery. And I'm saying this on a Monday. Okay, so there's some mean reversion coming through. 2 candle closes above. We look for continuation. We draw a diagonal line if you really wanted to. Here's at 28.45 on the 15 minutes. So by the time it gets there, it would be 28,111. Yeah, I hope this information was helpful. And I'll put these on. So just intraday targets. Any closes above 27,732, look for continuation up. Any closes below 27,885, look for continuation down. That would just be for now. There's a 5-minute hidden bear div that's coming in. Any closes below 27,795, by the time this video is posted, you can look for continuation down. Any closes above 27,800, you can start to look for continuation up, but it's going to be a very tight range. Given if it does start to break through these levels here, 27, 19, 20, those do become viable. Remember, we're looking for it to reclaim this so that it can reclaim that between now and Wednesday. Otherwise, if it's not able to reclaim this, it's going to fall further, and then this little red mean will also more than likely be back in the same spot here later on in the data set. So then there's 2 big sell walls that get put in. So that's similar analysis as we did on the live stream. Okay, I hope this information was helpful. If it was, please do like and subscribe. African Crypto Warlord out. Sorry, 7-day. Any closes below here, we look for here. Any closes above here, we look for here. This is your 7-day range. This is the target I'm eyeing out. It's anywhere from 25,333 down to 24,700. Liquidity, if it is a bullish market, it will be saved here. If it's a sneaky bull, it will be saved here. If it's a hidden bull, it will be saved over here. If not, you look for continuation down to 21,333. African Crypto Warlord out. Much love. Happy trading.